I used to be afraid of the sound of my own voice. I was hiding, mostly from myself. Couldn't find the words to share the things that I felt inside of me. A soloist, performing in a world that didn't consider the noise I made to be music. I held notebooks and pens for my safety. I anchored myself to the chair in the back of the class, kept my head down at my desk, and I never raised my hand. Creativity was the only thing in me loud enough to say that I was here. Bright enough in me when darkness seemed to be my disposition. Bold enough in me to stand outside of limiting definitions, often meaning that I'd be the outcast in institutions who'd enforce their substitutions, prescribing solutions to assume dysfunction. Such confusion anytime that I didn't present as their kind of smart, denying the necessity of art as if it didn't exist in the way they drew conclusions. They painted straight lines for youth my color, but I preferred to scribble, carve rules from stone, and I find a way to resculpture them a little. The design in me is made of different mold, much too strong to bend to will, far too round than any box was meant to hold. If I had $1 for every time they tried to make sense of me, I'd buy myself the privilege to exist in a world that didn't insist on caging me. Buy freedom for students to learn without chains, fund classroom support for educators so they too could be free enough to learn names. Then we can call upon compassion and reimagine an education where the experience of the learner was factored above their grade point average, and fully integrate creative learning as a standard. I would buy us all a vow, commit us from now on to educating the whole child. Our future is depending on innovation. The tomorrow that we are all aiming for relies heavily on the work of young creatives, and it is our job to give them the tools to shape us, give old ways up for adoption, embrace the understanding that creativity is not an option.